in a physical classroom, it might have been okay for officers to act individually, to go talk to teachers alone, etc., to speak on behalf of the class. But especially with the online environment, we want to make sure that we have a cohesive group. We want to make sure that the message we present is always a united message. So there's no confusion, there's no waste of time, there's no extra stress. I think it was one of our officers earlier who was saying that they're already tired and it's only Wednesday from the first week of like actual school. So that's what we want to avoid. So when we talk about officer responsibilities, um, when the officers communicate with a teacher on behalf of the class, or whenever the officers speak on behalf of the class, it should be made known to the other officers so that the officers are on top of this all the time. Again, since we're all at our homes, it's not like in school where we can instantly respond right away when we see what's happening. And also, the reason why we want officers to talk to each other first before they communicate with teachers is because the teachers are also under a lot of stress. So if the information comes in slowly, there can be frustration and a delay in action. Whereas if we gather all the information, all the problems, and then submit it to the relevant authority in a clear, concise, and respectful manner, then that will cut down on a lot of stress, and that's what we hope to provide. Okay, communication and group organization. So we can have a standard operating procedure, SOP, for officer teacher and officer class communication. So while there is an announcement channel for HUMES right now, it's very messy. The announcements are not discussed. And some people might say it's overkill, but I think it's just being safe for now. So officer to teacher communication, again, as we said, needs to be coordinated with the other officers so everyone knows what's going on. Even if some people like the treasurer and auditor do not have prevalent roles yet, as officers we would like them to be up to date and upstanding members of our class. Regarding officer to class announcements, I do believe that in the announcement GC, other students shouldn't say anything. If they have problems, they can go to the normal group chat, and it should be purely announcements, no thumbs, no emotes, nothing like that. And again, the announcements, I think it would be a good idea if announcements are always posted at the same time every day, instead of just as they come in. What do you guys think about that? Hello? Do you guys have any opinions on that? Okay, so as I was saying, if you have the announcements at the same time every day, there's no tension, there's no anxiety there. You get the assignments when you know it happens. You're always sure, because we're trying to provide our classmates with a sense of safety, with a sense of consistency among all the problems that are happening right now. So I do hope when we have a proper meeting with everyone tomorrow, we're able to establish a very clear method of doing that, like we've done with the meetings. Again, with the meetings, we said that they must be announced before they happen. There must be an agenda presented, and the agenda must be followed. I hope we can develop a procedure like that with announcements. Again, next, so we have feedback. So when I talk about feedback, the person in question that the feedback is directed to is not here. We're not going to bother citing names, but there was a teacher who felt disrespected in regards to the officer communication, which is partially the reason that we're having this meeting at all. We want our students, our classmates, to know that the teachers are having it as hard as us. From what I know, they only got informed of their subjects last week, and some of them are teaching outside of their specialty, and they're all doing really hard work. So again, to have piecemeal demands, to have things coming in really slowly one at a time, means that they can't focus and respond in a way that's appropriate, and it also means that we're not communicating in a way that's appropriate. So more than one teacher has reached out to me and said that they're not appreciative of the way that our class is addressing things. So that's what we hope to fix. At this point in the agenda, we have the open forum where officers can ask questions, make proposals, etc., or if Sir has anything to say. And then I'm going to stare at the camera like this for 5 minutes while everyone's muted. But yeah, okay. So if there's nothing else to say, I'm gonna end this. I've been recording this, but just me because one, you guys haven't been talking, and I have no idea how to record the Google Meets meeting. So this is recorded. The other officers are hopefully watching till the end of this video. And if they are watching to the end of this video, I expect to hear a special word from you tomorrow when we do have the meeting, and that word will be beetroot. So I hope you'll say that when you join our meeting tomorrow. That concludes the class officer meeting of September 9. It's 5:42 p.m. Have a good day.